Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be picking up a new horse, maybe, I'm not so sure. I'm trying out some horses for the farm and for my training program, so let's go. We're at Moreland Stables where my mom works, so we're gonna go and get him. My mom told me that there was a horse here that she thought could be interested in, and so here he is. He's a pretty big boy, but I'm gonna tack him up and everything and see how he does. Hey guys, so now that he's all ready, we're gonna walk to the arena. It's pretty busy here. My mom said it's always pretty busy. It's always just busy here. And so my mom's pretty used to how busy it gets here. So, and I used to like be here a lot before I moved to my uncle's farm, and then I moved from my uncle's farm to where I am now. And it's been a long time. So I'm riding in a Western saddle today, which is a little bit exciting for me because I haven't ridden in Western in a little bit. So we will try him out and see how he does. And my mom said that he is a newer horse. Oh, here's my mom. Right here, talking to the student in front of her, so I'll just scoot on past real quick. And I will get up on him. And I'll get up on him and check the girth and everything off camera because my mom's gonna have to help me, because he's a very tall boy. So I will see you guys when I'm up on him. Alrighty guys, so I'm up on him and we're going to get going. So he is a pretty big horse, especially for me. I'm very short. So we are going to go around for a little bit, and I'm just trying him out and seeing how he does and seeing if he spooks or not, which I have a couple spooky and younger horses, so if he spooks I'm gonna be pretty used to it and ready for it. So he's doing really good for his first ride in a bit. So he is, I think, 17 hands or 18 hands. He's pretty tall, and he is 4 years old, 4 or 5 years old. I can't really remember what my mom said. But they don't use these type of horses here at the farm anymore. They use quite smaller horses here. And they used to use a lot bigger horses like him here, but they recently haven't been using bigger horses because they're just doing like the beginner stuff, and the person that was using him was doing more like advanced like jumping stuff. That's what they were wanting to do with him, and I'm just starting out with my own lesson program, and so I would like to have a good lesson horse, and so I thought maybe he could be a good fit for that, just like the beginner stuff. But my mom doesn't want to use like really tall big horses because a lot of her kids don't ride that tall big horses anymore. So, and also like they're mostly scared because they're mostly younger kids that are here at Steve's. So like they normally ride like minis and ponies or normal size horses, like pretty like tiny horses, and so they don't really need this big horse. Also, like he's my mom said that he's spooked a little bit when she was riding him. So my mom was pretty nervous about having a kid on him, and so I was like, I could work him and get him not to do that and everything. So now we will trot. Good boy. His trot is very bouncy, but I'm kind of used to that from Marshmallow's trot. He doesn't really have a name either. My mom said that they never named him. So I will have to figure out a name for him if I do take him home. And I have 2 other horses I will be trying out as well. So after I'm done trying him out, we will go and try out the next horse. And I might change my clothes too, because it's pretty hot out here and this shirt is not the best for hot weather. Canter. It's a pretty nice canter. It's pretty bouncy, but I'm kind of used to that, like I said. We're gonna turn. Come on, turn. Not an immediate response to turning, but it's oh well. Whoa. It's okay. Okay, walk on. Good boy. I don't know what he's spooked at. Just looking around now. I wonder if he just didn't like the way I did the lead, because I was trying to do a lead change with him because he was not really on the right lead. But we'll try that again next time around. I want to do a little bit of a faster lead change right here. Good boy. A nice lead change right there. That did amazing. Turn. Good boy. Lead change. Good boy. So a little bit of a faster gallop. It's kind of like a gallop. And see how fast he can go. And he's doing really good with this. Especially since of how young he is. He's younger than Sully was when I got him. Ooh. Good boy. I think I'm pretty set on him. He's really good, especially for a beginner. He definitely has some spooks here and there. Just a tiny bit jumpy, but I can always fix that by working him and getting him used to certain things. Especially since I'm the only one really riding him at the moment. I don't really have anyone in my lesson program, except for like one kid that I know, that she has her own horse, but still she is pretty good. So he did amazing. So I will get him all cleaned up and everything, and I will see you guys at the next farm. Alrighty guys, so I just got dropped off. We're gonna run over to where the next horse is. I already see him. He's in this pasture. And we'll grab him. I already talked to the owners that I was already going to be here. And they asked me if I could pick him up. I know what? And now I'm gonna go to the barn. So I'll see you guys when I'm in the barn. Alrighty guys, so now that we are ready, we're gonna go walk out to the arena. They gave me his tack that if I did get him, he would come with. He'd come with this bridle and this saddle. I just brought the saddle pad and the leg wraps. And as you guys can see, I did an outfit change. And there was some people here checking out some horses as well. But we're gonna go to the bigger arena because they said I could take the tiny arena, but someone was in the tiny arena. I didn't want to bother anyone, so we went down to the bigger arena, which I've been here before with Sully, and Sully was spooking out the barrels. That's this place. I call this the Shelly's spooking out barrels place. Because he hates the barrels that are down here at the big arena. I didn't know how many people were actually gonna be here, so we're just gonna go down. And there was some people down here, but I was trying not to bother anyone. But it was a pretty big arena, so I wasn't as worried. But the hill down to the arena was pretty sketch. He was walking pretty fast down the hill. And so I was like trying to catch up and be like, I can go really fast too. But yeah, there's quite a bit of people in here. But I walked over, got up on him, and we went ahead and just did what we need to do. So I'm gonna do what I did last time, turn the camera off, we'll quickly get up, turn the camera back on. So I'll see you guys when I'm up on him. Guys, so I am up on him. And I immediately realized after I got up on him, I had to wait for a little bit and then he started walking. So he's a very, very strong horse. He does dressage. That's what they said that he is. That's his discipline, is dressage. So that's what I'm hoping he will keep on doing, but he might turn into a jumper as well. I didn't really like the band that goes around his nose because it was green. I didn't really like that, but his colors might be green if I get him. After I was done with the ride, as I was doing the ride, I got a phone call from someone that I was going to test out another horse. After this one, I had another horse, and then I was going to have another horse. So I was going to have 4 horses to try out this day, but they canceled last minute. But then they re-canceled, like they redid it, like they were like fine with me trying him out again, the next horse again. So I was kind of confused this day with that horse. So I was hoping that I would like that horse and bring it home, because that is a very nice horse. The last horse I'm gonna try out. Oh boy. But I do like his saddle. His saddle is really nice. It was a very comfortable saddle. It was a comfortable saddle, and it looked like it'd be nice and comfy for him as well. But it was his dressage saddle, so I was pretty excited to try out dressage saddle since I've never really had a dressage saddle before, so I was pretty excited about that. His trot was pretty bouncy, which I was not really expecting it to be bouncy. So, but I was able to get myself together, which I was pretty excited about. But he did really good on that. And he's been in this arena a lot, so he wasn't spooky. And then his canter was really nice. His canter was really, really nice. It was better than I thought it would be. But yeah, it was nice. And then I wanted him to do a little bit of a faster canter, which I wasn't expecting it to be super bouncy with his extended canter was extremely bouncy, so I was like all over the place. So excuse me being all over the place in the saddle, but like I thought it was a really nice canter, but I would have to get used to that. So I just dropped him down back to a trot and then to a walk, and then I just cooled them out off camera. But now on to the next horse and everything, and then I'll tell you guys after the next 2 horses if I bought any of them, because I can actually buy all of these horses, but I'll have to tell you guys if I did or not at the end of this video. So I'll see you guys when I'm at the next farm. Well, I'm back and I'm at the next horse. So this was not, like, this horse was already tacked up and everything, so I kind of was disappointed that I didn't get to tack her up. But there was someone, like, their horse was bolting and bucking, so I was kind of, like, really up against the wall. So that happened. But yeah, I'm really excited about her. She's a very big horse as well. Like, all these horses are pretty big, except for the last one, which I'm very excited to go and see because it's really close to the farm, so that's exciting. But we are going to trot now. So this horse actually has a name. This is Lily. And I'm pretty excited for her. She's doing really good and everything. So yeah, she's doing really good with the whole ride. She did really good. So canter, please. Good girl. Her canter was a little bit weird. Her back end was a little stiff, so I just had to get used to the little bit of a stiff back end. But then her next canter, her extended, a little bit of a extended canter was pretty good. So she did really good. She didn't really spook. I had to do a tiny bit of a gallop to see what her gallop was. Because I was thinking maybe she could be a cross-country pony. She's not really a pony, but still. But her canter was really good, so I was thinking maybe she could be a good cross-country horse for cross-country and everything, and maybe my students could do cross-country with her. Yeah, she did really good. I just was kind of disappointed that I didn't get to tack her up and see how she was with tacking her up and everything, but their little barn over here was pretty full, and so I couldn't really see if I was hoping to get here pretty early and to be able to have extra time to tack her up, but she was already tacked up, so I was a little bit scared about that, knowing that she was already tacked up, because I didn't know how long they had it tacked up for. So yeah, I had her do that little trot with her back end being stiff again, because I didn't know if it was just her or if it was actually her back end stiff. But it wasn't. Her back end just was not actually stiff. It just looks like she's really stiff. So that was pretty exciting that she wasn't actually stiff, because if she was stiff, I didn't know what it would do. So oops, wrong thing. Ooh. Good girl. So I just walked her out, and walked her over to where she was, which was over here by this hay that's down. As you can see, it's pretty full over here. But I talked to the owners afterwards, and they were pretty excited about what I said about her, and they were hoping I would bring her home, but I didn't know just yet. So I had her back where she was. So she goes right here, and she always has a halter on, which was very sad to hear that she was not in a actual enclosure. She was just right here where this hay was and hooked up to this fence post for a really long time. So that made me pretty sad and upset about that. But I got off of her and I untacked her. So I will see you guys when I am at the next horse. Guys, so we are on the next horse, and this is Goosey. He is a Appaloosa cross. He's mixed with something else, but they told me, but I can't remember because I was too busy thinking about what I was gonna tell you guys. So and everything. So the last 2 horses that I tried out, I forgot to tell you guys their age and how old they are and how tall they were. So the other horse, the first one, you guys know his age and everything. The second one, he was 8 years old, and he was, I think he was 17 hands, 17 2 hands, so 17 2 hands. And the next one was Lily. Lily, she was, I think, 6 years old. She was 18 hands, so she was a little bit taller than the other horse. And this guy here, Goosey, he is, I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, he is almost 10 years old, so he's a little bit older than all the other ones. And he's only 15 2 hands, so he's a pony. He's classified as a pony. So he's pretty short, but he is a really good horse. They said that he just does really anything you really want him to do. 1, 2, 3. This is the same place I got John from. So he was in a slaughter auction, and they got him and they saved him, and everything. And he's a newer slaughter auction horse that they got, and he didn't really needed any help, but they wanted to save all the horses I could. And so yeah, they saved him. They've been slowly doing some like work with him, just like groundwork and everything, because he's just groundwork. Didn't really need a certain diet on him or anything. He wasn't as bad as John was, because this is where I got John from. So yeah, he wasn't as bad as John. They said that they think that his owners, they just couldn't take care of him anymore, or they couldn't afford him anymore. That's what they said. Because he looked pretty healthy. The only thing that he had that needed like medical like help and work and everything was his hoof. He tripped on the trailer or something, or hit something. His front right hoof was all gross and bloody and not really looking so good, but that's all healed up now. So that's the only thing that he really had that he needed help getting healed and taken care of. But everything else, he was like pretty good, they said. So I'm gonna try a little bit of a faster canter at the jump. 1, 2, 3, go boy. 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 Oh, good stop, dude. Well, better head out. Those gates suck. Okay, which one's water? This one is. I will have him get a drink, and I will walk him back and change his, like, take all of his tack off, and tell you guys what horses I brought home and which ones I didn't. So I'll see you guys when I'm back at home. Alrighty guys, so I'm going to quickly show you guys all the horses that I got today. The first one is Goosey and Luther, who is the new one of the other horses. Lily and Buddy, who is down there. He's eating, so I don't want to bother him. So that's all of the horses I got today. So that's the end of this video. So please like, subscribe, turn the post notifications on down below. See you in the next one, and don't forget that you guys, if I hit 100k subscribers, that you guys get to pick whatever I do on my channel. So don't forget to subscribe. So see you next one. Bye.